These are very, very challenging times for everyone around you, your family members, your friends, people who are here currently. Can I then ask you this question? In terms, when you hear the kind of political talks that are taking place about the future of Ukraine, what should be the future of Ukraine? And many would say that, as Russia wants it to put out, that it's part of one Russia, or you're talking about the same cultural nationalism. How do you look at someone who's been so intertwined with the culture of this country? How do you look at when these kind of talks actually take place and we're talking about one Russia?
I just want to say the following. The whole world is now witnessing that Russia's politics is lies. That Russia is lying, was lying, and actually lies is the main instrument they are using, threatening and lies. And Ukraine, as you can see now, is totally different country, is totally independent nation. The world has to realize that all you know about Ukraine, all you've heard or read about Ukraine, you did it through Russian lens. Actually, the world just does not know anything about Ukraine. And this war will help to take away those Russian lens and look at us as we are.
So you, along with a lot of other Ukrainians, you will not be deterred with the kind of aggression that has been shown by the Russians. Cities after cities are being destroyed. What is it that you would like to tell everyone who's watching you today? The world would be watching you. What is it that you would like to tell them?
We will not give up fighting. This is our country. This is our country with rich history, with wonderful, talented and brilliant people who know how to survive, who know how to fight, who know how to call enemy the enemy. And whatever happens to us, we will not give up. The world, please do hear, we, Ukraine, we are independent nation. Our history is connected to Russia, but mainly through wars and Russian lies. You have to remember this.
One final question, Oksana, before I let you go, because there are many people, you will still want to ensure that food is given to everyone, reaches everyone on time. So one final question that I want to ask you. We are seeing large number of men who are staying back in Ukraine right now. They have picked up arms, and this at a time when many would say that Ukraine is going through a very challenging time because the West, as promised, may not have fulfilled all the promises as yet. Do you believe that even no matter what happens, whether there's support or there isn't, Ukraine will still continue with the war at any cost?
Yes, we have that in our history. When Ukraine was taken over by the Soviet Union, the western part of the country had a wonderful, unique in the history of the world experience of partisan, of fighting in woods and hidden places. We will continue fighting, of course. Speaking about the West and their support of Ukraine, I personally do understand a lot why the West is taking the position they are taking now. I can understand that. I would like to thank them for everything they are providing to us, including weapons. I know that the sanctions that they have imposed over Russia will definitely change a little bit of the life of the regular Westerner, maybe a little bit less comfort, maybe some higher prices, but it's not the war between Ukraine and Russia. It's the war between civilized world and corrupted, evil place. If you want, I may use a lot of Bible words, but actually we are now we are now seeing the changing world. And if you want to look into the eyes of a devil, you look into Putin's eyes. All that you will read in Bible or in any other religious books, you will always read about evil which is described as cruelty, lies, temptations, and you have all that with Russia connected today. So whatever happens, we will not give up. We may be destroyed, but we will not give up.
We wish you all the very best, and as we've always been saying through our reports, that it's time for the world to stand for the Ukrainians. We're just hoping that you, your family members, and everyone in Ukraine remain safe. Thank you very much for speaking to Republic Media Network. Before I hand it back to the studios, I just want to give you a quick glimpse of the challenges that the Ukrainians are facing, or they will be facing also in the days to come, given the fact that we've not really seen an end sight. What you see just behind me is a small sort of a kitchen that has been created, where you would have a food that is going to be made for the refugees who are going to come in. And remember the number. The number is only increasing. With every passing day, the number of refugees that you are going to witness in city after city only keeps increasing.